NXT might be the development brand of WWE, but tonight it was out with the new and in with the old. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling for your NXT review for the 12th of September 2023. We have a brand new NXT Women's Champion on the third brand, on the development brand, and that champion is the 36-year-old Becky Lynch. What the hell was the point of this? We do not know. We'll never know. It made absolutely zero sense, but we're here to talk about it. So let's go.
Let's go and talk about it, guys. It is your 12th of September edition of NXT.
I've already said that shit. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Like, the show kicked off with Vic Joseph.
Jesus Christ, give me your opinion on Tiffany Stratton losing the belt to Becky Lynch.
I'm going to save my opinion to the match.
Alright, well, let's talk about the first one. I thought it was fucking ridiculous. So let's talk about the first one. It was Eli Dragunov versus Wes Lee. Winner will battle Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship at No Mercy. So what we got here was two guys that have already lost to Carmelo Hayes, getting another chance to lose to Carmelo Hayes. So.
And Wesley said if he lost, he's leaving. He's packing his locker up and he is leaving the building.
And guess what? He lost. So Wesley has packed up and he's left. Wesley, he's out of here, buddy. I would prefer Wesley to win this. I just do not like Dragunov.
No, it's just, there's something about him I don't like. But
I think Wesley lacks a character in it, but I think Wesley just seems more likeable.
Yeah. Does this mean, though, that Wesley's going to go to the main roster?
I mean, possibly. I think there's a few people in NXT that should definitely be going to the main roster before Wesley, though.
Yeah, but they're not going to give him a main belt, and it seems like he's done all he could. He literally said he's leaving. For me, there is no way back. But then, what's Braun Breaker doing?
Yeah, I mean,
the guy should have been called up months ago.
Well, I guess it's time. Wesley can go to Raw and job it to Gunther or something like that. Who knows? We then see a video footage of Von Wagner being taken out by a stretcher. Now, I didn't see last week's match against Braun Breaker, but apparently it was pretty bad at the end.
He got the steel steps and killed him.
Now, we did have the commentator, Vic Joseph. He apologised for what he said last week. I never heard it.
He didn't say any swear words.
Look, we've had JR called Triple H an evil bastard and all this stuff and hope he burns in hell, and I highly doubt Vic Joseph said anything controversial last week.
I just remember the steps coming down to fade it to black and Booker T was like, Chucky Ducky, quick, quick, and that was it.
Chucky, quack, quack, turn the screen to black.
Brother, testify.
But yeah, no, apparently he's getting a brain fracture and all this stuff, so we'll see.
That's the work. I mean, if you've seen the footage that someone filmed, it was nowhere near his head. So
it's kind of mad though, like the NXT are getting all this blood and they're making you believe this guy's had his his skull smashed to pieces, like. But on Raw and SmackDown, it's PG land, you know. It's like, let's all be nice and friendly, and we can't use weapons, we can't use blood.
Shawn Michaels knows what's cooking.
Yo, why the fuck can't we actually get blood on the main roster? I'm not saying this to be real. Even if it cuts to black or something, like,
what I would say is, right, they've just made a deal with the UFC and Endeavour. If they want UFC fans to watch WWE, you're not going to need to incorporate, like, blood, like the old stuff, like, realistically. Like, if you've actually agreed a deal and it's all merged and, you know, they own it now, surely that means blood and shit can come back.
That's what I don't get. It's fucking a load of pish. Seeing, like, boxing and UFC, if someone's bleeding, they don't stop the fight.
No. Or else it would be fucking, it would be even worse already what it is.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how come in WWE, as soon as we get the shortest bit of blood, man, like, the tiniest bit of blood, like, fucking stop the match and have a doctor come in with a towel.
Packages and matches that are shown in hindsight are black and white. Can't see that red bit.
I just don't fucking get it. I mean, like, in UFC, obviously they test people, and if they pass the test, then I get it if people have got a disease or whatever or whatnot, like, but I mean, surely everyone in WWE's tested. Why they can't fucking bleed on each other, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, if they're using the excuse, like, if they've got AIDS, or that's a fucking cheap excuse, man. Who's fucking buying that?
It's not Billy and Chuck bleeding on you here, is it?
God damn it, it's not.
Anyway, right, up next, got Baron Corbin, Braun Breaker. They had a segment. Baron Corbin came out and says that he wanted to talk about something. He said he was watching Braun Breaker literally crush Von Wagner's head in. He says he doesn't like Braun Breaker, but he's not going to act like he's not going to act like he knows that he's not going to act like he cares about. Fuck, I don't know what he said.
You know what? I actually enjoyed this promo, but when they started like slapping each other, it was fucking embarrassing.
Basically, Braun came out and said,
right, Braun came out and said, "I don't give a fuck about me needing to respect you or you respecting me. I'm here to take names."
Alright, Baron though, he did kind of make it as if he wasn't happy about what happened. But then he changed his tune. It was like, oh, that was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. But Braun Breaker was like, do you think I care about what you think? Do you think I need your approval? So basically, Baron Corbin came out here wanting to kiss Braun Breaker's ass, and Braun Breaker was like, here, Cora Jade's the only one that kisses my ass, so stay away from me, Baron Corbin. I don't need the rub, you fucking jobber. Corbin tried to name all his accomplishments, but
all his accomplishments resulted in defeats.
Braun Breaker cut him off and was like, here, I don't give a shit about what you've achieved.
No, but what good is it?
No, I don't remember Corbin versus Taker, Madison Square Garden. What was this?
Probably just a throwaway match, to be honest. But, no, but who came out in the ruthless? Like, Jericho would come out and say, oh, I beat The Rock and Austin.
That's worth bragging about,
though. He fucking beat them, right? Like, Hardcore Holly is not going to come out in 2004 and be like, I've competed against Brock Lesnar.
With a broken freaking neck.
that he did on me, boys.
I mean, it was a decent wee segment, but then they started slapping each other, and I don't know.
The plus point it got took away with this. For me. I thought the slapping looked incredibly fake.
I just don't think men slapping each other is a good look. I mean, I think you can almost, like, get away with one slap, but as soon as the other guy initiates, like, it has to be a fight at that point, doesn't it?
Also, he killed Von Wagner backstage last week, and no one came out to intervene. Couple of slaps, and the entire security force came out.
Yeah, Braun Breaker said he would leave Baron Corbin the same way he did Von Wagner. Then we got Drew Gulak, Charlie Dempsey, and Damon Kemp taking on Josh Briggs, Brooks Jensen, and Miles Bourne. I don't know who Miles Bourne is, but he turned on the Hillbillies, so good for him, I guess. We got the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament is coming soon, so here we go. 8 new women, I guess, coming. We had Mackenzie Mitchell do a backstage interview with Eddie Thorpe. He said it's difficult to deal with a snake like D-Jack. Then D-Jack appeared on the screen playing mind games, and he started whipping a tree with his belt. Bit strange. Carmelo Hayes ran into Dominic Mysterio backstage. Dominic's poked fun at Carmelo ripping his style, says I used the same tactics I did to determine your number one contender. Hayes says we'll see who the real champ is next week. Mysterio said he's the A champion, and Hayes is like, nah, next week when I beat you, I'll be the A champion. But Dominic didn't accept the match because he said he needs to talk to Mammy first. So, of course, Rhea Ripley running the show as always. Mackenzie Mitchell then had a backstage promo with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch said it's great to be home, and that she's finally going to become the NXT Women's Champion, and she's ready to right some wrongs. Kiana James then joined and says she doesn't want Becky to be here, and if she was a champion, she would send Becky to Raw empty-handed. But, I mean, she's not the champion. Becky said she's willing to give Kiana an ass whooping because the man will be coming around NXT a whole lot more. Basically just giving away there that she's going to win the belt. Third match, Lyra Valkyrie versus Dana Brooke. Lyra Valkyrie wins. Dana Brooke teases attacking her, but she's held back by Kalani.
What is Dana Brooke doing in NXT? We can talk about Becky Lynch, but this plastic face fucker needs to go.
You know what? I think at least with Natalya, you can argue that from a technical standpoint, I imagine she would be a good trainer as well. So I think and the fact she has got like the Hart family name, I think you can argue that Natalya on NXT works, but Dana Brooke, a jobber. Like, let's be real. Who cares if you're experienced? Just because you've managed to hold on to a job for 10 years doesn't necessarily mean you're good.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. And for me,
Dana Brooke's one of them.
I have no idea why they've moved her. There's so many other people you could move.
Like, seeing today's wrestling, especially with 2 women's championships, see if you can't become a women's champion now, you're shite.
Yeah. Easily.
Now, if people have only been in the company a couple of years, or that'll cut them some slack. But Dana Brooke's been around for 10 years now, and she's never had a sniff at a title. I mean, she might have had 1 or 2 title shots, but...
Yeah, she had the 24/7 title.
Aye, well, that title's fucking irrelevant, isn't it? So
come on, man.
Up next, we got Carmelo Hayes talking to Trick Williams. Hayes respects that Williams wants to do his own thing now, but they're still boys, and that will never change. So I don't get it. Why can't they do their own thing but still be together?
Yeah, I don't really.
I miss the old Hayes and Williams segments together. Anyway, up next we've got Tyler Bate versus Axiom. I just don't care about this Global Heritage Invitational Tournament shit.
It's a fucking shit show, man. Honestly, these groups that they don't even display or talk about. Like, all we got was one sec. I'm top of Group B, brother, and I've got to take on Duke Hudson. And he was talking about, oh well, if I win, it's a three-way tie. Three-way tie between who?
No idea. We then got Roxanne Perez backstage giving encouragement to the younger female wrestlers who are competing in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. Mustafa Ali cut a wee promo backstage saying that he's going to leave with the NXT North American Championship at No Mercy.
No Mercy.
I'm a bit confused. Did I miss it? Why does Noam Dar have the belt or the trophy? I thought they had a joint trophy.
Why is Mustafa Ali, right?
Well, did I miss a week here?
He doesn't have it.
You know, he does have it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so, he didn't have it, and then now he's got it back.
No, there was two.
Yeah, Duke Hudson's got one. See, that's not what he's carrying.
Fuck, I don't know.
I think he is.
So why is Noam Dar the champ then? If there's two,
because he's got the fake one. He doesn't have the real one. He's pretending he's got the real one.
What a mess.
He created it just to feel good about himself.
What a fucking mess that is.
What was I going to say there? You've interrupted me.
Who cares?
Right, no, why are two main roster guys battling for the NXT North American title?
I don't even know. We'll find it. Next match, Wes Lee leaves the Performance Center with his wife. So that's it.
I'm away. Pack my bags.
Pack my locker. I'm out of here. We then seen Gigi Dolan getting a backstage brawl with Blair Davenport. Look, say what you want about NXT, but a lot of shit happens. It does kind of remind me of like the Attitude Era in a way that like everything's fast paced and moving.
Yeah,
segment. You watch Raw and it's fucking.
The show that needs that.
The 3-hour show that needs to be fast paced is just drawn out, and at least for NXT, it's like I would say you'd probably get double the amount of segments in NXT as you do SmackDown, and it's the same size of show.
Yeah, easily, man. Like NXT, I'm glad they've got this. They cram everyone in,
which is kind of what you want.
Exactly what you want.
Although don't get me wrong, there's times where I wish they would just give the people I like more segments, but that doesn't really happen. Creed Brothers, Wwe Nxt versus Malik Blade and Idris Enofe. I'm not sure why the Creed Brothers are on here. I thought they were kicked out of NXT. I haven't seen NXT in a few weeks, so forgive me, but I thought the Creed Brothers were gone.
They were gone, then they returned in a steel cage match again, and then it looks like the Schism are gone.
Was it loser leaves NXT, or...?
No. Well, no, the match was initially, then they came back for a steel cage match. I just think the Diad or the Schism, whatever the two bald guys are called, I think they're just both away.
Alright, then we got Nathan Fraser versus Akira Tozawa, another Global Heritage Cup match. Nathan Fraser won via pinfall. And then it was main event time. I mean, it was a pretty good match. Becky did a leg drop on the outside for a table and didn't break. That never looks good. Stratton hit her swanton bomb off the top rope. Becky kicked out. She went for the best moonsault, the prettiest moonsault ever, but she missed, landed on her feet. Becky then connected with the manhandle slam, and Becky picked up the championship, and that's how NXT ended, with Becky Lynch being the new NXT Women's Champion. I think this is a dumb decision. I personally don't know why they've done this. Why are they moving 36-year-old Becky Lynch to the development brand and taking the belt off Tiffany Stratton? I mean, if they want to move her for a while and have her compete on the show to get a ratings bump, then so be it. But like, I don't understand why they're putting the belt on her. I can accept it with Dominic because he's young, up and coming, and he's still developing himself. But I just don't understand why they put the belt on Becky Lynch here. People are saying that they've done it because there's nothing for her to do on Raw. So is that what they're really going to do? Just because she's got nothing to do on Raw, they're going to fuck up NXT?
That's it.
And like, how
Seth Rollins came out and said recently that the way the women have been treated like the past year has been a disgrace.
And like, how bad is it that because she can't, the feud with Trish is over, and they're saying, well, cause Nia Jax is back, that leaves nothing for Becky Lynch. So what? Because she can't compete for the title, there's nothing for her? Can Becky Lynch not do something on Raw that doesn't require a title feud?
I know the match you said was good, but the final match between her and Trish, but the entire feud was a flop, man. I just didn't give a fuck. To be honest, I don't really care about most things, but I thought the feud was shit.
No, it was, but I just think there could be definitely something more for Becky Lynch. Like, I can't believe that they're putting her on in NXT, and I wouldn't mind like if I don't know. I guess if she's going to be there and she's moving there permanently, but you just know for a fact that as soon as she loses this belt, you won't see her in NXT again.
Yep. Here, but she could hold it for a decent length of time, I think.
I don't know. I don't think it makes a lot of sense, but whatever. That was it, guys. That was your NXT. I mean, I wasn't really digging it this week. I still think it's the best show, like, out of Raw and SmackDown more often than not, but for me, wasn't that great this week. I'll give it a 3 out of 2 out of 10. I'm giving it a 2 out of 10.
I'll give it a 2. I think that matches what we did last week for it as well. So far this week, NXT leads Raw.
Well, it does most weeks. That's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.